In this demo, I'm going to demonstrate how to add multiple horizontals to all of the bays at a particular height with one click. So one of the features that we've been asked to add is whenever you're starting your elevation, just for instance, if you have an elevation with 10 bays, and you know every bay has got to have a horizontal at 36 inches, the end user is needing a way to be able to one click that. So now with this feature, you're able to choose the all bay option and the height if it was 36 inches, and you click add, and it would add all it would add horizontals to all the bays at 36 inches. In the event that there is a door in one of the bays, the Illum Cloud software processing system will skip that bay if the door is 86 inches, or if the door is higher than any horizontal that's being added with the all feature. It would just skip that bay, and then it would continue to the next bay. It would check to see if there's a door there. If there's not a door there, then it would continue with the all height that was chosen in the beginning. This way, you're not adding a door on top of some horizontals and mullions that you cannot see, and it's not messing up your parts or material list whenever you go to order items. There's just simply not there because all of the heavy processing and thought process is taken out of it. And then in this demo, I'm also going to demonstrate if you have 8 or 9, well, in this case we're going to have 10 bays. If we already add our horizontals first, so if we've got 10 bays and they all have horizontals at 36 inches, and we decide to add a door to bay 2 or bay 3, the door is going to be 86 inches. Therefore, the door is higher than that 36 inch horizontal. So the door will be added and the horizontal will be automatically removed. You do not have to remove the horizontal, then add the door. It will take care of that for you on the back end. So I've already got this far enough along here, this elevation, for us to get started with, so we don't have to go through that tedious process of creating the project name and all that stuff. Okay, so at this point we've got 10 bays. So we've got our dialog box here. So there would be with the one if we wanted to add a door, but we'll wait on that just a second. So now you'll notice that whenever you get ready to add a horizontal to a bay, you choose the all option at the height of, we'll just say 36 inches. Makes sense? So what this is going to do is going to add a horizontal to all of the bays at 36 inches at once. So let's just put a little pressure on it and go up to 48 inches. Put a little more pressure on it and we'll set it at 86 inches. And then just to make it a little more interesting, we'll just go on back down just so you can see how the symbols for each horizontal is being renumbered and calculated correctly. So we've seem to have gotten that. So with the all feature, you're able to add horizontals to all of the bays at a particular height at the same time, which is extremely convenient. So now we've got all of these horizontals in there, but we need to add a door. But we don't want to add, we're going to add a door to bay 3, but we don't want to add a door to bay 3 and still have these horizontals. That's going to mess up our parts list and cut sheet. So what we're going to do for you is to make your life a lot simpler. You're just going to add a door to bay 3, and we're going to remove those horizontals for you. So now the horizontals have been removed, and this is a placeholder, so we do have to configure the door. Anytime that you add something, you're basically adding it, and then you go to another section to configure it. So we got a 451 framing system. I'm going to choose the 451 open back, no transom, just for demonstration purposes, then a medium style door here. So we've got this door now that's 86 inches in height. And if you remember, we added horizontals 86 inches in height. So they're exactly right on cue. And we've got our side lights. We can go ahead and open up our bay just a little bit so we can see what our side lights look like just a little bit better. So now that we open them up a little bit, we can see our side lights, and the way we have that. So now what I'll go ahead and do is I'm going to remove that door. And when I remove that door that's already in there, you'll notice that the horizontals do not exist. So let's go ahead and remove this door. And voila, there's no horizontals, and there's no door. So everything happened just the way it was supposed to happen. Let's try something a little different so we know that everything is being saved on the server. I always like to do that just for to let everybody know that all of the work that's being done on their computer is being saved at a remote location somewhere else in the cloud. So let's go ahead and configure this door right quick. Find us another 451 open back with no transom, and we'll just go ahead and choose that. So now that we've got this weird looking elevation going, let's just go ahead and refresh it. So just say your computer crashed, or your power went out, or plane landed, or whatever it is that you had to do. You had to shut it down. So now you want to reopen your project. And here's the multiple horizontals one-click project that we were working with. And it's just that easy. So there's all of our work, just like we built it, just like we left it, just like it's supposed to be.